Hey, what's going on, y'all? Welcome to another episode of We Need to Talk. This is episode 444. Shout out to Jay Z. Back with another great topic, interesting topic, something that has been a part of my life for quite some time. And just wanted to paint a picture for you guys and give you a potential solution or coping strategy, if you will, to a lot of the things that may be affecting you at this time emotionally. Since I was a little kid, I've always been the boy with the headphones. Ever since I got my first pair of headphones and started to listen to music and things like that, I carried them wherever I went. And now looking back on it, I think it was a way sometimes to escape, but also a way to enhance my experience. In essence, everywhere I went had a soundtrack. It was almost like being in a movie, and choosing what sounds, what music, what artists can be the backdrop, the background, the score, the soundtrack to my life, my adventures, my activities, everything that I would do. And I carried this habit up into adulthood. I always have to have music around, in one way or another, playing in the background, as you guys have seen. When I started this broadcast on Instagram live, and I used to have the Sade playing in the background. And um that's an important part of everything that I do. When I'm working out, I have music. When I'm cleaning the house, doing work, I have music playing. When I'm creating, I have music playing. When I'm walking down the street, when I'm driving in the car, like, it doesn't matter what I'm doing. There's an appropriate artist for everything. There's an appropriate song for everything. There's a perfect instrumental for everything. And music can definitely take you a lot of different places, and it can push you in the right direction. It can motivate you out of some dark places into better spaces. It can also give you validation for areas or experiences that you've had, because there's a song for that. You've heard there's an app for that. Well, there's a song for that. Everything you go through, there's a song for that. And you can choose how you would like to have your experience. If you want to pick a song that matches your mood, or if you want to pick a song that gets you out of it. There's millions of options. Shout out to whoever invented the streaming services and all of these different ways to access music in a faster way, a more effective way. And there's so much in the realm of music to explore. There's so many different places and types of music and genres that you can get to. Um, and the world is a big place, so even international music and things like that can really expose you to different feeling spaces, expose you to different frequencies and different just different energy. And I think that's a critical part of keeping your moods regulated, making sure that you aren't lingering too long in certain mood spaces. I mean, thoughts control the emotions control the actions. So we want to be sure that we are having the best experiences possible. We are having the best mood spaces possible. We are keeping ourselves in the best spaces possible. And I am an advocate for music. I'm also one of those people that play the same song multiple times. Like I'm a repeat offender. Like I will hit the repeat button and play some. I'll run a song into the ground because I'm essentially milking it for its energy. If it's a certain vibe and it taps into me emotionally where I want to be that day, or it inspires me, or it keeps my vibration high, or keeps me wanting to be active, and that's what I want to accomplish that day, I'll run that song into the dirt because it's draining the high from it, you know what I'm saying, and then using it for what it's built for, and getting the best out of it, you know what I'm saying. And then when I don't like it anymore, I run it down, then I discard it for something else. There's always another song to play, and there's always you know something great to tap into. And I have so many playlists. I got them separated by years. I don't know if any of you guys do that, but I have them separated by each year. Sometimes, just separated by, eras and genres. Recently I've gotten into, I think this year I've gotten heavy into 70s music. And my playlist is titled Jive Turkey. I just be tripping, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, but give it up to the 70s too. Like, I you know that's an era I wish I was able to experience, because it just seems like there's a lot of unity there, a lot of great, you know cultural expressions during that time. And the music was great, and I realized that a lot of the songs that I know from my middle school, high school era, with rap and everything like that, um, a lot of things were sampled. A lot of things were sampled that I had no idea because I never heard the original. But then I got deep into the 70s music, realized that there's a lot of songs that I thought were not samples were actually samples. I had no idea. And so, a lot of the producers must have just been digging through all of the crates or something. And certain songs were picked apart. There was certain songs where like at least five notable rappers had sampled the same song, just different parts of it. So definitely is paying homage to the 70s era, because if you know, rappers from 2000s and stuff like that were sampling that era heavy. There must have been some gems there. Must have been some really great music to tap into, and it really is. So I've been there. I've been in. I go to bossa nova a lot. A lot of Brazilian music. I'll go into deep house at different times. Um, I got a playlist called Rooftop Mimosas. You know what I mean? Just certain vibes and certain energy, that I collect and put into that space. I definitely have a lot of 90s R&B. I think anybody who knows me knows that. One of the heaviest influences for me. So just a reminder, tap into the realm of music, allow it to be therapeutic, allow it to, enhance your catharsis, if you will, in releasing the emotions, and also elevating your frequency, moving you up to the right spaces that you want to get to, because it's out there in abundance and it's available to you, and it doesn't cost. Aside from those streaming services, monthly subscriptions, even outside of that, there's ways to get to it. So definitely delve into that whenever you can. Hopefully throughout this weekend, you're keeping that. And that's another thing too. That's why I do music myself, because I want the same effect. I want to be able to affect people with my experiences, create nostalgia with certain instrumentals, be able to convey and express, my personal romantic past, things that I've learned, things that I've gone through, things that, would be pleasant to me, or, that I'm seeking to manifest, all of that stuff, so definitely follow me on Instagram. I always, kind of repost my music and things like that. And definitely more to come. So you can follow me at Happiness Decoded 101 on Instagram. Um, and if you want to search, Spotify, or iTunes for my most recent or my last, releases, EPs and singles and things like that, you would just search Love Sex TV, all one word. That's my artist name there. But the E in sex is a 3. So the word Love Sex TV, but the E in the word sex is a 3 and not an E. So the number 3 in there. So definitely check out the music. Stay tuned. Just for upcoming projects, I'm working on a lot of different things. Be sure to click the link in the description. Also, if you're looking for one-on-one coaching in the realms of psychology, life purpose, dating and relationships, and physical health. In addition, if you would like to support the show, support me in future projects, definitely click that same link, and you'll be able to donate there as well. So thank you guys for listening, always tuning in. Be sure to subscribe and share, and I will see you guys tomorrow.